Okay, Wolfpack, happy hump day. Hope you guys got a nice, refreshing workout today. Kind of split up the long weekend and flushed the body a little bit, and we're ready to go because we are going to start a pretty intense Olympic weightlifting cycle, different kind of format. We've been doing a lot of touch and go stuff, a little bit lighter weight, a little more heart rate oriented, a little more barbell cycling oriented. So we're going to move more into just working on some heavy reps, some singles. We're still going to do some barbell cycling at the end, and we're going to start to progress a little bit heavier weights and moving them a little bit faster. But I hope you guys enjoy this little switch up, and we'll definitely build this moving forward. And then once we get some heavy stuff kind of worked in gear, we'll start adding in different movements to complement it and work on some more CrossFit-y stuff. So we'll start off just with a 9-minute EMOM. We're going to do 3 minutes of 3 singles. So remember, anytime we have these little periods here, that means that you drop the bar. It's a rest period, a quick drop, reset, and then go back for the next rep. So basically it's 3 singles, hit your squat snatch, drop it, reset, hit your snatch, drop it, reset, and then hit the third one. So we got to do 3 in a minute. Takes a little bit more time if we're going heavy and we're dropping and we are resetting. So make sure we're still using a barbell that's movable, that we don't need a ton of setup time, a ton of rest in between. If we progress this, an additional minute or whatever we use for next week. So you probably just want to pick one good weight and stick at it here, and just get some triples in here. And the next 3 are going to be doubles, so we want to add a little bit of weight. And then the final 3 minutes is just going to be 1 squat snatch, so you can start to probably build in weight realistically in the doubles and the singles. The 3s, you might be able to build a little bit, but it's more just kind of a warm-up, getting some additional volume, getting the technique going, and introducing us to the EMOM. So we'll finish this, at 9:15 or whatever. So we got a little bit over a minute break to lower the barbell weight, around 70% of what we hit here. We're going to do 10 squat snatches as fast as possible, rest a minute, and then we do another 10 squat snatches. So we're still getting some really good volume on the barbell cycling. And it's your choice here if you want to touch and go or not, but most likely the goal is to use a heavy enough weight, right? 70% of a single is pretty heavy. We probably shouldn't be touch and going these, but we're working on fast singles under heavy barbell, right? Getting used to the fatigue over our body throughout these reps in a short period of time, which affects, right, our extension, our pull under, our catch, our shoulder stability, and all of that. So a great opportunity to get some good work in and kind of learn how your body reacts to multiple heavy squat snatches in a row. 3 doable, 2 doable, 1 doable, but any more than that in a short period window, right, really affects the form. So it's a good opportunity today to kind of get, or tomorrow, to kind of get introduced to that, and we'll build off of this and we'll get more comfortable. So keys here, we haven't been lifting a ton of heavy weight frequently, so we got to get back to our trigger points and making sure that we're overextending, right, on the hip extension. We're getting our good pulls, because as we add weight or we use heavy weight for multiple reps, right, 1 rep is pretty taxing, pretty fatiguing, and it's going to be easy for the body to not be able to explode as much as the other ones. So when you reset, right, get good tension in the ground, or in the bottom on the ground, and make sure you're reminding yourself, like, as you do more reps, right, and especially in these triples and the heavy doubles, the later reps are going to be a little bit more challenging from a power standpoint. So just focus on being as explosive and powerful as you can, getting to your good extension point, and then, right, once the body's fatigued, if we aren't able to lift the bar quite as heavy or as high, and we have to rely on our speed and our athleticism to get underneath the bar. So get your extension point, pull all the way out into that overhead squat, catch it in a good position. We'll have some fun with it. Okay. So sweet for A. This is going to be just a little bit of handstand push-up volume and deadlift volume workout. So we've kind of been working on both of them separately, right? We've built the deadlifts for a bunch over the last few Mondays, and we've kind of been trying to build some handstand push-up volume as the weeks go on. So I just smushed them together, also because it's a very common combo in CrossFit, handstand push-ups and deadlifts. But we've just got intervals, 3 minutes on, 1 minute off. Gonna buy in with 50-foot farmer carry lunge. So this is just to add a little bit of fatigue to the legs, a little bit to the grip for the deadlifts, get the heart rate up, and just add a little bit of variability. Because sometimes even doing handstand push-ups when your quads or just your legs in general are fatigued, right? That extension, that kick, and plus the deadlifts is actually compromised, so you don't have as much of that kick. So it forces you to really focus on driving the knees into your chest and really utilizing that full extension on the handstand push-up as we get to the later rounds and we build fatigue and we have bigger sets. Okay, so make sure you choose a lunge weight that you can do 50 feet unbroken. I don't think there should be any reason that you're breaking this. It's meant to be relatively quick. 30 to 45 seconds probably. We lunge down pretty quick, turn, come back, drop the dumbbells, and then you're just going to ascend by 1 rep all the way through every round. So say this takes you 45 seconds. You got 2 minutes and 15 seconds to do hand 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. Build your way up. Rest a minute when you hit that 3-minute window, and then we repeat the lunges, and then pick up where we leave off from here. I'll add that below, but yeah, we're just going to keep picking up where you leave off and then increasing your reps. So first round, right, as we know, we've done many of these, you're going to get through, right? If you're, pretty proficient in handstand push-ups, you're probably going to get pretty far through this in the first round, right? You might even get to the 6 or the 7s, right? These first few sets, 1, 2, 3, are going to go really, really quick, right? Probably sub-minute. But as you get to the later rounds, right, we have more reps to do. You're going to get stuck on one movement a little bit more. So just make sure whatever deadlift weight that we choose is something that we can do pretty much unbroken the entire way through until we get to probably the 8, 9, 10. Got to break into a couple sets, but we don't got to get stuck on the deadlift because it's too heavy. Because we want to save energy, and we want to put our focus into our handstand push-ups too to be able to get through the later rounds here. Okay. So if handstand push-ups are a struggle for us, or a new movement, or we're practicing them, we're getting better at them, feel free to double up the rounds on these lower rounds, right? You could do 2 rounds per rep count. If we don't have a big unbroken set of handstand push-ups, right, and these lower rep counts are going to take us a little bit longer, you can do 1 handstand push-up, 1 deadlift, 1 handstand push-ups, 2 deadlifts, 2, 3, 2, 4, right? You're obviously going to want to write it on the board. But that allows us to keep moving and get through more volume and not get stuck on one specific movement for too long. That would be my best recommendation. Okay, so have fun with this. Make sure we choose the appropriate weight, choose the appropriate handstand push-up rep count. I think you guys will get a whole lot out of this tomorrow. So enjoy your Wednesday, enjoy your hump day. Have a great day. Peace.